So I've been working on this video idea for this old song of mine featuring my boy Reese De Niro. And guys, I just want to show you the consistency and quality you can get using AI if you know what you're doing. Check this out. Like that's me. You know what I mean? Like that's me again. Like the consistency and the quality you can get. Now this obviously takes some editing, but like look at that. Like I honestly couldn't have shot that any better. Probably. Like I probably could, but that's it. You know what I mean? Like that's good enough for a trailer, intro, the actual video, or just like a treatment for the video to show a client an idea of what you want to get. It's got so many purposes. So like I could, this is just like a rough run. Also, like this guy right here is the second guy in the video is definitely not the guy that's singing that's featured on the song. Um, so I'm gonna show him this and then get some images from him to clone him as an AI. So we can just go ahead and finish this trailer probably. But other than that, bro, like look at this. Like that's my face. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my car. Boom. You know what I mean? So like I just want to show you how I did this real quick. So first you're gonna go over to Higgsfield.ai, and to get that consistent like clone of yourself, I'm using Soul Cinema. So what you do is I've already done it obviously. So you go over here and you go to create character and you got to upload up to 80 images, and you want them to be like different angles, different expressions. You do want them to be high quality. Yeah, so what I did is went to my camera roll on my iPhone, just grabbed everything out of it. I had of my selfies, and I did take about 20 selfies, different angles behind my head, you know, and in these I had a hat on for the most part, except this picture right here, I don't have a hat on. But most of them I have a hat. Just anything you want. Soul Cinema is really good at getting consistency. And all you really want is your face, really. You can prompt your body type and all that stuff. But anyway, after you get that done, you upload them into here. You hit run. I think to make your clone, it's going to be like 25 credits. And then it's going to have your character. And you name it. Mine's name AO, my name. Blah, 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 blah. But anyway, for this video, what I did was I just started, I uploaded the lyrics to ChatGPT and had ChatGPT come up with a little treatment for it. I really didn't like it, but I used ChatGPT for like for all my ideas and prompts and stuff like that. I put in what I'm thinking, have it refined it, argue back and forth with it, and then boom, you got something. For this idea, I wanted it to be like, the song is called All This, but the idea I wanted to be like a rob the industry, or I'm not gonna wait for it no more. I'm gonna go take it. Nothing's gonna be given to me. I'm gonna go take it. So it's like the robbery type of thing. We're not actually gonna rob anybody, but that's just the metaphor. Anyway, so yeah, after I get my idea done with ChatGPT, get what I want, then my next step is to generate the images using Nano Banana 2. And so I have ChatGPT give me the prompts to create those. This prompt right here, boom, copy it in, go into Higgsfield, and this is the image it gave me, which is great. You know, it got Reese in the back. I wanted his identity to be like kind of in the background because it's not really him, but just for the idea, you know. And you go from there. You do that for every for every image. Create your images first, because these are gonna be the start frames for your actual video for the movement. So boom, I created 7 images, and then from there I go back into ChatGPT. You get the prompts to make the actual movement, to get the actual clips from the start frame. So from there you go into Kling 3.0. You upload your start frame, upload your first image here, and then you put your prompt in, and you do that for every single image. It's definitely not perfect every time. You have to keep prompting and prompting and prompting. Like this one scene kept giving me trouble. Check this out. Like they're moving around like they're scared. Look, here it is again. Turn the guy to a white guy, which is not an issue, but Reese isn't white. And here's the final one that worked. But anyway, like you got to just keep testing and keep prompting, and until you get your outcome. And then from there, I downloaded those images and put them into my Premiere Pro timeline. Let me show you just the raw images. Take this off. Adjustment layer. Get the frame off. So boom, here's just the images straight out of the box. And honestly, that looks really good. But just for, you know, your own style, this is where your creativity has to come into play. I wanted it to look more like not surveillance video, but you know, you want to grain it. You always want to throw like some film grain on it because you don't want it to look too perfect. And I did prompt this to look like it was shot on like an older camera, but even then, you want to throw your style on it. And with the clips, also, don't just use a straight up clip. Every clip that I generated was 3 seconds, but I'm only using like half of that or even a quarter of that for each clip, just depending on the feel of of the music video. You know what I mean? So this is just an intro. So like this first one, boom, here, cut. But see, you're only using like a few. You know, it's all about feeling and taste when it comes to this AI stuff, because you can't just use it right out the box. Because you do, I mean, you want to put your sauce on it, right? You want to have some fun with it, like just prompting it and that's it. That's no fun. And that's what everybody's getting mad at. But anyway, so you throw this film grain on here, boom, just to make it a little dirty. Put it on an overlay setting. Then my adjustment layer. This was crucial too. I added this adjustment layer, and what I did was add a handheld effector on it. So like if you look at it, everything is like moving really like it's shot on a gimbal or like a professionally shot. But once I add this type of handheld rig to it, you know, give you some movement, make it more realistic, make you part of the action. And that's what you want to give it. You want to give it that real feel, so it's like it takes that AI feel away from it, like it's shot for real, like somebody's there actually shooting it. And that's crucial. And then from there, I just kept adding, like grain to it. Like I added this mat around it right here, which is really unnecessary, but just for the idea, you know, we can use it or we don't use it in the final, you know. And then I just kept adding more matte feel until it just felt like it was right for me. And yeah, then I added this for the open, these two black boxes, like a cinematic like that. And there you go. There you have a finished deal. You know what I'm saying? Then you mix your audio, make sure the sound effects come through, because that's what's gonna bring it to life. Make sure it's coming through the music, you know. And yeah, and that's pretty much it, bro. Like that is, it's pretty crazy what you can get. You know, if you take your time with your prompts, take your time with your images, and use your taste. Don't get lazy and just prompt and that's what it is. Nah, you know, keep prompting, keep testing. And then once you get it into your editing program, put your sauce on it. To me, what I just did right here was replace me having to go out and shoot. And like this solves a problem for me and Reese. Reese is all the way in Chicago. Like I said, I'm in Vancouver, Canada, but we have a song together. We can now, once we get some images of him, we can have me and him both in the same video together. That's the biggest problem with this AI stuff. It's going to solve for me, and it's going to save a lot of time and some money for people, because like, to say you don't have the camera that you want, you can prompt to get the images you need without having to go buy the expensive camera. All you gotta have is like a subscription. I mean, Higgsfield isn't cheap, but it's definitely not as expensive as FX30, FX3. It's way less expensive to do this. And so honestly, all you're doing is replacing going out and having to shoot. And I think that's gonna be the biggest problem solver, if you ask me, because and in times where I don't have clients, I can still create, you know what I'm saying? Because I get my images, get my clips that I want, and then I still get to do my editing, which is where I shine. Yeah, and putting my taste on it. So yeah, man, hopefully this tutorial could help you. If you got some good information on it, man, leave it in the comments, like it, follow it, whatever you do. Hate on it, I don't care. But yeah, just let me know what y'all thinking. And if you got any more questions, let me know. I'll make some more videos. All right, peace.